A good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but...
And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embrace.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Freak, he's in at the point. Cole Aldrich is out there with West. Then there's Anderson. And it's Ginobili in a shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5. And the Spurs making a change here. Diaw's checked in.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Heat.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Here's Lillard. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And that one's good. Freak's got his first points of the night.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Rivers sets the pick for Kaman. He used that pick to get in close.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Ginobili dishes to Freak. Diaw, the screen. Freak kicks to Diaw. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Now let's check out some stats for Rivers. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at his skill set, and I think it's just a matter of time before he commands a bigger presence on this team.
Well, he has the tools. He just needs to sharpen them up. But to this point, it hasn't quite all come together for him.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Rivers with it. Out-defended by Freak. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Davis.